If he gets his knee right, he's a steal. This kid can play. And I've talked to my friends who are out there covering the 49ers. They love this guy. This guy plays bigger than his position. He can hit with the best of them. You got to see his highlight reel. This is a good signing, Bray.
Yeah, I looked at his highlight reel, and I also heard some of the stuff that D'Amico Ryan said once he signed with us as Detroit Lions. He said that's somebody that he wanted to go after with the Houston Texans, believed in that guy that much. I think he's going to be a really good pickup. I think I kind of early on, I was like, oh, man, you got a guy that's coming in on a prove-it deal and ACL, and to a certain extent, I still stand by that a little bit. But just listening and watching film on him, like, this is a guy. This is what I love, and I'll come back to him, is the even kill guys that Brad Holmes are going after. If you notice the guys that Brad Holmes are going after, the guys that are already a part of the Detroit Lions, what he's building, now the guys, they're even kill guys. They're not guys that are too high. They're not guys that are too low. They're not guys that are rah, 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 rah. They're guys that are even killing when they get on that game, when they get on that field. They turn into different players. They turn into different beasts. That's what it looks to me. That those are the type of guys he's going after. This guy, D'Amico Ryan said this is one of the players that he wanted to bring to the Houston Texans, but he's now a Detroit Lion. I'm excited. You heard him. He said, hey, look, I'm a mellow guy, but when I get on that field, I turn it up.
And Emmanuel Mosley, if he wouldn't have torn his ACL, I believe that he would have been knocking on the door of a Pro Bowl season, maybe at least borderline Pro Bowler.
Right there.
I mean, when you look at how he was graded last year with his play, it was very, very similar to a Cam Sutton. In the past 2 seasons, Emmanuel Mosley has allowed a passer rating of below 67, which 67 is awful, and it's great if you're a defender, and he hasn't given up a touchdown since 2020. I know that's a little bit inflated because he missed
most. Is that Sauce Gardner you talking about?
Right. He missed most of last season, and he also missed bits and pieces of the season before. But this is a good player. This is a guy that might be just as impactful on the other side of the defensive backfield as a Cam Sutton, and he came in on a prove-it deal. 1 year, $6 million. How can you not? And also, with what he said about Dan Campbell, as I said before, this guy played for some good coaches. He played for Kyle Shanahan, who is one of the best coaches in the NFL, and also defensive coaches. He played for D'Amico Ryans as his defensive coordinator, and before that, it was Robert Saleh, an excellent defensive coordinator. So this guy knows good coaches, and I really like that. And Maz, I know you'll agree with this. I love that he is so complimentary and so excited to play for a Dan Campbell who we have all grown to love, especially after what he did last year.